Welcome back guys, Slyback in here and welcome to another Total War Warhammer multiplayer battle. Firstly, before we jump into the actual match, just a couple of questions you guys have been having or I've been seeing a lot. Obviously directed at me because they're questions, obviously directed at me. Firstly, a couple of people asked me if I have been Alt F4ing out of matches, and the answer to that question is no. The reason people have been asking me that is obviously you guys keep track of my rating for some reason. I was up like in the 90s somewhere, I don't remember exactly where, but in the 90s somewhere, and then I dropped to like 1500. That's not due to Alt F4ing, that's just due to me losing like 3 or 4 matches, and I dropped a heck of a lot of rating, like tremendously. I don't even know how that's even possible, but I did lose from 90 something down to like 1500. As you can see, I've jumped back up to 340ish at the moment. And also a couple of you have been asking, is there going to be a stream this week? Yes, there is, so same time. Same channel, same place, all that type of stuff. So, of course, that is 11 AM New Zealand Standard Time on Sunday. Again, with some multiplayer battles, we'll jump in and we'll do that. So, that'll be good. Looking forward to it. Didn't have one last week, of course. Doesn't quite feel like a week without a stream, unfortunately. Alright, let's jump in, find ourselves a match. Hopefully, hopefully I can find somebody decent to play against. It's not a person necessarily, just an actual matchup. Oh, are we bugged out, are we? Oh, that's no good. Let's try that again. Yes, no. Leave it for a second. No. Okay, let's go custom battle. Let's see if that fixes it. Hopefully that does. All we want to do is find somebody who's not heavily ranged based is what I'm kind of looking for. I want to show you the skirmish build that I showed you in the video versus Viking Cat, but I want to go into it in just a wee bit more detail in an actual matchup. So we'll see if we can find one. The only people it doesn't really work against is like Chaos, and well, even then I have won matches with it against Chaos. Chaos and really like Wood Elves, just because they're tremendous range. That's kind of the people who we want it to play it up against. Greenskins. Hopefully we can find a match. Or find a good opponent. Hopefully he doesn't pick vampire counts. He might be Wood Elves by the looks of it, unless he's going to change. Do I want to use it against Wood Elves? Not particularly, but okay, we probably will. Right, let's see if he changes. I don't know if he's going to change or if he's happy with that. So let's just go through it real quick. Obviously, Night Goblin War Boss on his mount. Of course, all these abilities. You want this one here to stop any missile fires coming in. You can take that off if you're against like Chaos or whatever. Because obviously they don't have a lot of range that you need to worry about, so you can take that off. But if you're against Wood Elves or something, obviously you need that. I don't particularly want to play this against a Wood Elf army. Okay. Night Goblin Shaman, of course, were Sneaky Stealing and Itchy Nuisance. She is going to be Wood Elf, so we'll actually change over to our anti-Wood Elf army. 2 Goblin Big Bosses as standard. 8 Peak Loonies, of course, because they're unbreakable. Our front line of Savage Orcs, as you can see, we've got 5 in here. I only had 4 in the matchup against Viking Cat, but there's 5 as standard. All Boy Biggins, and of course our 4 Skirmish Cav. The reason I've got 2 Forest Goblin Spider Riders is so I can actually split these 2 up, so you can have 2 on each side, or you can keep them together and target 2 different things, and you can still poison them, right? You want to keep the poison on like Cav and stuff, so if they're chasing you, you can slow them down and they won't actually be able to catch these guys, and it keeps things incredibly slow, so these guys here jump in as well. Artillery is just whatever, change it up, whatever artillery piece you like. I like this one just because there's that 40% accuracy debuff on it, which is pretty good. So we'll jump in and we'll grab this one here, which is of course our anti Wood Elf army. I don't think I've made any changes to it since last time. No, I haven't. I kind of was thinking maybe putting in Squig Hoppers as well, but they're not armored either. And I have tried it with Old Boy Biggins as well, in replace of these Squigs, because obviously they have shields, which is going to help tremendously versus these. So we may do that actually. How many can we get in there? Get a few. Let's try that. Because there's no real use for them anywhere else, right? So it gives me 4 units of those. It does make my front line a wee bit weaker, but then I have shielded cavalry, who are anti-infantry as well. So yeah, it could work, could work. Right, let's try. Let's try it. The good thing is, you know, you're not ever settled on like one particular build, so we're going to try this. Obviously, you want lots of fast things anyway versus versus the Wood Elf, so yeah, we'll try it. I have tried this once, it did work, but it was a wee bit messy. But so was the Squig one. But the thing with this is, like in the previous iteration where we used the Squigs still get targeted and still do take a wee bit of damage. At least with this one here, with the Ball Boys, they're going to have shields as well, even though they're only bronze shields, but they're still shields. So it says, what, 35% damage reduction they're going to have, as opposed to the Squigs, which have nothing. Yeah, and there's no real other cav with shields. The Forest Goblin Spider Riders have shields, but they're not that fantastic. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Depends what army he brings, of course. If he's bringing the standard skirmisher type Wood Elf armies, this should work pretty well. We'll see though. How many troops has he got? That's probably the bigger question. 620. Okay. So that's our front line. That's actually a lot of gobos, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. Our lords. Is he going to deploy here? I would think so, if he's got that style of army. The only thing is we don't want these to be caught by Wild Riders. We don't want that to happen. Obviously, we want these guys to engage the Wild Riders. So I might just deploy these behind here for now. Actually, I might lead the way with those. Just in case he does have skirmishers right here. We should be able to charge him down pretty quick. What's the speed on these? 60. They're not tremendously fast, are we? We don't want these guys to be shot, of course. 3 for you. Right, lock that one on. These guys do not need to be locked. You can go somewhere about here. If we stop lagging, there we go. Yeah, so we want to try, if he does have it, we want to try and hit them with Gorkle Fix It to slow them right down. We'll see. No, he doesn't have that. Okay, so let's move forward with our infantry then. Well, not that we can see anyway at this stage. Alright, Ball Boys. He's got archers somewhere. Because that's not enough troops. So we just got to try and find out exactly where they are. Get the Ball Boys here in case he dives this. Bring the spears over that side. Actually, these guys can come back this way. There's the archers. Right, you need to be walking forward as well. Right, bring these back in behind my line, because I do want them to shoot these, not my cavalry, and I'm going to hit these guys with the slow as soon as I can. Try and jump in there with all my cav and counter his cav. Should be easy enough to do. So if he's going to start shooting into me, okay, split them up, that's fine. We'll try and take out... Actually, we'll go for this side here first. Bring you over this way as well. Because if he's going to bring all his cav over here, that's fine by me. Right, keep going, boys. Right, let's go for her. See if we can bring her down. If he wants to dive with this lord, I can jump on top with these. Because we don't want to be hit by any more of those spells if we can avoid it. There's a wee bit laggy too. Right, go boys. Right, bring these over to shield these. Yep, there's no way he's getting out of there, right? And bring these up into that one there to stop that. Right, that's good, that's good. Got a net on one of them. Don't need to worry about that too much because only one. Is that the one that's netted? Of course it is. Right, you guys go for that. Right, these guys have now won. That's good. I'll bring you over up into here as well. Put an itchy nuisance on this stuff here. I really want to pull this cav out of here to deal with these if I can. If I can intercept those to stop them from running straight into my ball boys, that'll be great. Right, bring these lords over as well. How did they not intercept that? Come on, you guys. Get up into here. Right, you guys keep running. All my cav just got absolutely annihilated, which is obviously not fantastic. We're actually pincering him in here quite a lot though. So it's not over yet. Keep pushing up onto his cav, please. Right, lords, come on, you need to get in here. Right, cav's back, good, good. We need to bring them up because we need to stop these guys here from just cycle charging us. Yeah, let's go, cav, let's go. These guys are not going to get away now, I don't think, because we're close enough we can just jump on top of them. Right, those guys are doing well. Where are you? Over here? Okay, can you come back around this way? Hopefully jump on the back of that. We'll put a debuff on these. Go for that. Go for the Lord. So we can bring him down pretty quick. So we'll pop all this. Pop our buff. You guys keep charging. Alright, more damage in there, please. Right, we're not going to kill the rest of that, so let's try and just get rid of the rest of these archers. Stay on that, it's fine. You guys come back. That dragon did take a lot of damage. These guys are going to go down as well, which is good. We've cleaned up all of his cavalry, actually. Good, good. Right, if I can get a slow on that group, that'd be fantastic. I don't think we'll be able to. Oh, don't break over there, you woolies. Right, kill that lord if we can. Right, these guys are broken as well. Should be enough damage in there to kill that off, I think, even though it is a forest dragon. Still should have enough damage there, I would think, to kill that off. Yeah, I think we got that. Right, I'm going to debuff these as well. No, we couldn't kill it, unfortunately. Although they are all slowed now, so we might be able to catch up to them. He's going to dive this dude again, so I need to be a wee bit careful. I want to bring these back up a wee bit. I do have cav incoming though. Right, can you guys stop there? Kill off the rest of that. Let's go, cav, let's go. Run him down. Right, you be very careful because he is going to dive us. I'll pop this here to stop range damage from incoming. Right, that broke. Bring him in to support this dude. Pop our buffs. Pop damage reduction. Fear is hitting us at the moment, but that's fine because his sword is going down. So is ours. No more cav. No more cav, unfortunately. Oh, we are getting kind of shot to pieces here, though. And you boys, you need to get up into here. Surrounded by 2 spare units, and these 2 here are pushing onto us as well. I don't think we've got it, unfortunately. Okay, Lord just got caught out there, unfortunately. I don't know. This gobbo's going to be enough. He's going to dive that lord anyway, regardless of what happens. How many shots has he got left on his archers? 4, 0, 4. Oh, not a lot. I should have used that before now. Kill that one there. Kill that one. They should be able to handle most of what's left in the way of the infantry. But there is still quite a lot of range left, and of course his lord does do a lot of damage, so I need to be a wee bit careful about that as well. So you got one shot left, and he's got to chuck that in. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's quite enough left, unfortunately. Yeah, maybe not those boar boys. Maybe they're not quite the right unit to use in this matchup. Probably should have stuck with the squiggies, right? I mean, these guys aren't going to break, of course. Although I doubt we're going to do much damage to his lord. It might just be a bit too much there. Maybe? I can't see us killing his lord. That's the only thing. I'll pop that in when there's no real reason to. Yeah, they're going to go down. I mean, they've got a lot of kills on them, but not quite going to be enough, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know about those boar boys. Maybe that wasn't the right call. Maybe should have just stuck with those squiggies. I want to just get another one of these off. If we can. Try and rack up a few more kills. See if we can break 100 with it. It's not actually any particularly good way to do it that way. Did you get 100? No. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Yeah, I don't think those ball boys really paid for themselves, did they? I'd have been better off sticking with the squigs. Maybe. Well, the squigs aren't that fast, though, unfortunately. Maybe... I mean, you could try the Forest Goblin Spider Riders, but they're not that fast either. I think they're only like 78 or something, aren't they? From memory, but well played that, man. Yeah, pretty standard Wood Elf army nowadays. Lots of range, lots of speed. How many kills do they end up getting? 36, 42, 15. They didn't do too bad. These guys got absolutely annihilated, which is a bit unusual. What? He had 87 kills. Why did it say only 22? Liars. Liars. Alright guys, that is today's multiplayer video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.